I can't claim to have worked with the Prime Minister for decades or years, but I certainly have been an observer of his work since 2012. And he has always talked about governance with an outcome. I mean, even when I had a few occasions to meet him as Chief Minister of Gujarat, he never talked about policy in the absence of a clearly understood outcome. So he was always looking at policy and laws as a means to an end. And the end was that there will be some developmental impact, a progress impact, prosperity impact at the other side of the policy. So I think this has been going on for a long time. This is really what distinguishes his governance style from the other hundreds of other chief ministers who have come before him, prime ministers who have come before him, that he is very laser focused on what he wants to achieve out of that particular policy or that ministry or that scheme. Digital India, he did that in 2014. I recently said to him, for the first time I was on a dais with him and I was happy to speak about Digital India, and I said, I was in the audience when you announced Digital India 2015, and I listened to that and I with great healthy skepticism, and मुझे भी अंदाजा नहीं था कि हम इतने आगे पहुंचेंगे. I said it to him. And I was saying it because I was an MP. I had already spent some 6-7 years in Parliament, and I was as cynical as any MP could get. But that is his style. That is his style, that he means governance with some clear, really clear outcome. I have worked with many bright people in my life. It is one of the good fortunes of having worked in the Valley, and it is a pleasure to work with him because he is very clear about what he wants to achieve. There is no ambiguity. So when he says technology, he doesn't say technology must create billionaires. He says technology must change the lives of our citizens. That is his primary objective of Digital India, that it must transform the lives of our citizens. It must improve governance. It must improve democracy. And I say this everywhere, that India's story pre-2014 was a story of dysfunctional government. And the famous Rajiv Gandhi quote that 15 paise only of every 100 paise that leaves Delhi reaches the citizen was taken as a given for India. And today, to have that turned 180 degrees on its head, where 100 paise reaches 100, all the 100 paise reaches, is the power of technology. And that is what his foresight was. So I don't think it is Rajeev Chandrasekhar or Jaishankar and bureaucrats saying. I think his expectation from government as an entity, individual members in government, whether they are a minister or a bureaucrat, remains same, consistent, unrelenting, sharp, demanding, urgent, speedy, corruption-free, all of that, regardless of whether it is Mr. Jaishankar or X or Y or Z.